Hello everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Review YouTube channel. I hope you are all well. Today it is the preview between Manchester City and Newcastle United, who play in the Premier League. Lunchtime kick-off on Saturday. Last weekend we all know Newcastle United lost that Carabao Cup final 2-0 to Manchester United. Yeah, I'm absolutely gutted that we've lost it, but you know what it is? Be positive about it, you know what I mean? At least we got to Wembley. We would never have got there if we had met Ashley. It wouldn't have happened. So be grateful for how far we've come in 15 months. And when you think of that, right, we're fifth in the league, fighting for a top four place, and we're in a final of a cup for the first time in 24 years. That's a great season, even if it stays like that. So I'm proud of the boys. And yeah, let's move forward now on this Manchester City game. So yeah, Manchester City will be a very difficult game. We all know that. We're not stupid. They're probably the best team in the Premier League and one of the best teams in the world. The best team in the Premier League for the last decade. They've got quality players. They've Kevin De Bruyne. They've just got Haaland in. They've got Foden, Bernardo Silva, and the list goes on. They've got elite players throughout the system, throughout the club. They've basically got two teams. But Newcastle United, we need to start bouncing back. The last 7 weeks, I would say, Newcastle haven't been the team they were before that. After we got that semi-final against Southampton, our minds were already on this final, and our heads had been turned. So I believe that could be how our form dropped. It's a possibility, but now that's all been done with. We're going to focus now on the Premier League. And you know what it is? Just do what we've been doing all season. Give Manchester City a go. Get at them from the start. Press them. Squeeze them. Suffocate them. Set your traps like we're doing at the beginning of the season. It was working well. It worked against Liverpool. It worked against Man United. We played them. I think it was Old Trafford. We drew 0-0. We just squeezed up really high. And that's how we win the ball back, setting traps. And then when the ball came back over the top, because it forced them to do a long ball, our defenders like big Dan Bird and Botman, 6'5", 6'7", would have boom heading the ball straight back to the midfield, and then we're going again. That seems to have died off. I've noticed as well. It's completely died off. I don't see energy from Joe Linton. I'm not being negative here. I'm just stating facts. I don't see any of the players. I don't see that form like Almiron as well. He was scoring worldies in that, and he's a top goal scorer this season. But then all of a sudden he's dried up. Callum Wilson's dried up. Then you can say, would you start Isak instead of Wilson? Yes, I would. I would definitely start Isak on Saturday afternoon on BT Sport for the City game at the Etihad. I definitely would start Isak. Callum Wilson for me is rusty. Ever since he come out in the World Cup, he's been rusty. He looks shattered. He needs a break. Maxi in the cup final I think he had a good game. When he skinned that player and he took a pop and it bounced off De Gea. When he skinned that player, I thought, we're 1-up, yeah. And De Gea, lovely save. But I would definitely start St. Maximin. The good thing is that Anthony Gordon's back as well, because he was cup tied for the final. So he's back. I would literally play up front. Isak, Maxi, and probably Almiron. But I'm just thinking if I could drop him for someone, who would it be? There's nobody really. That's what I mean. In the summer, we are desperate to crying out for players. We need a proper left back. That's no disrespect to Dan Burn. But Dan Burn, for me, isn't the quickest, and he does get caught out at times. And then we played it a couple of weeks ago. Was it Arsenal or something like that? He got tied in knots. I think Saka had his life. Think was him. But we need a proper left back, a right side of the defender, because I think Lascelles will go in the summer, batting up for us or something like that. We need number 6, like Alvarez. We need somebody in. We also need a right winger. We do. I think we need a right winger. To be honest, I think we need 2 wingers. I believe we need a left winger and a right winger. People who are rapid, who are going to get you 15 goals a season. That's where we should be looking at now. We should be looking at our 4 main strikers. And I mean the wingers, the striker, the one in the hole behind them at 10. All of them rotation should be getting 15 goals a season. That should be the aim of Newcastle United, what they should be doing in the market. That's my opinion, and that's the only way that we're going to go to the next level, if I'm honest. Go to the next level. And but yeah, massive game against Manchester City. They're a very hard team. To be honest, I'd be happy with a draw if it would get one. I don't think. It's one of them things. I just don't see Newcastle win, especially at their ground. It's not me being negative because I want Newcastle to win every game. I'm just being realistic, and it sounds really bad, doesn't it, when I think of it? Because my prediction right now, with my head, it says 2-0 Man City. That's the truth. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? But my heart says I'd love a 1-1 draw, or anything a 0-0. If we can get anything from this game at Man City, I'd snap your hand off, because they're on hot form. You know, they've got Jack Grealish as well. You know, Jack Grealish is a good player. I think Jack Grealish, if I'm honest, is somebody who would fit Newcastle perfectly. He could be our number 10, sitting behind the striker and just running towards the heart of defence, what he does best, and then spraying the ball to the side, or taking a shot, or going down for free kicks. Since we know a couple of seasons ago, Jack Grealish was the most foul player. You can get your free kicks, and then you've got Trippier to take them from there. You know what I mean? He'd be outstanding. He's outstanding at set pieces. And also, there's another player I love Newcastle to buy. Rammed on a bit, yeah, but James Ward-Prowse at Southampton. Could we get him away from them? Because they might get relegated this season, Southampton. So, and that's the preview, but I'm also thinking about the bigger picture as well. And if Ward-Prowse coming as well, we'd be absolutely amazing. We're pinging the ball over the top. He's got a worldy free kicks as well. So, yeah, there's a lot to do in the summer. A big game here. Manchester City are ruthless. It's going to be a very hard game, people, this Saturday lunchtime. The last time we played Manchester City, it was a 3-3 draw. I remember we're 3-1 up. Because Gunthaugen scored first, and then Almiron equalised, and then Wilson got one for 2-1, and we actually went on half-time 2-1, and then Trippier scored a wonderful free kick, wrapped it right in the top corner. I remember it very well, and that was 3-1. But then Manchester City at the end, so powerful. Haaland and Bernardo Silva got 2 goals in the last half an hour, and it was 3-3. But you know, the absolute quality, and to get anything against Man City, you've got to have something about you, you know what I mean? But on the screen now, I'm looking at the last 5 results of Newcastle United, going from December 2020. We'll look at their ground here. Well, basically, they won then 2-0, and they also won last season at their ground 5-0. So we haven't even scored a goal in their patch for donkey's years. So, but yeah, I don't want to be too negative, you know. I hope we bounce back. I hope Newcastle United go out the blocks and just forget about that cup final now. You've done well, move on, different game, and just really go and attack Man City and try your best. All you can do. Go and try your best. Try and win the game like Eddie Howe always plays. Eddie Howe's always trying to win games. He didn't go for draws. He always set his team out to win. That's what I love about Eddie. Eddie Howe and his staff done wonderful things for this club, so have the owners. I'm so proud of every single one of them. And onwards and upwards, Newcastle United go, people. I'll leave it there. Let me know in the comment section what you think. What is your score predictions for this Saturday lunchtime game at Man City? And also, if you could hit the thumb button, the like button, that really helps the channel. That'd be great. Thank you. And also, if you get down there, you like what you see, please don't hesitate. Smash that subscribe button and come and join me on my journey on YouTube. I'll leave it there, everyone. All the best. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.